And everyone, it's Thursday afternoon. I'm driving home from work. I have a printer scanner in the back of my car that came in today. So IT was nice enough to put it in my car for me so I wouldn't have to lift it up. Since, we're, as it was put, BOLA is friends of the service desk. And yes, we will help you guys out any way we can. So that's what happens. You make friends in apartments, you don't burn any bridges, and they help you out when they can help you out. So he was gracious enough to help me put it in my car. So I get to bring it home and tell Les that I got my printer scanner. And then once we get the Wi-Fi opened up on my computer, I believe we're going to be pretty close to getting ourselves full-on remote. I'm hoping that it will be by the end of the year. That's what I think they're wanting to gun for us, even though we have that push for the end of January. I'm thinking if we can get out of here by the end of the year, it would be great. So hopefully that will be accomplished. Today, some things got done, some things not so much, but I'm getting kind of lucky here, I think, because today's payments aren't that many. So if I can bust out this one I'm working on that I started today, along with this detailed project that Mary and myself are working on, get it done tomorrow. Hopefully get some stuff caught up that we can wait until I come back on Friday to get done. If I know that I want to come back, it's going to be making sure that payments are sent to the respective departments that need them. So you can't turn that way. It's a one-way street. Oh, Lord, people, kill me. You just kill me. Oh, mercy. Read the sign. One way. Sorry about that. You didn't have me drive. It's craziness this morning, so you're going to get it on the way home. And let's see. And then, of course, coming into work was supposed to be lunch for everybody, and that failed because co-worker stayed at home because her throat was hurting. And, that's okay. She's working at home, and she's still working right now, getting some stuff done because things are trying to get done to be ready for tomorrow. So, get all that craziness done. So, let's see, anything else? Nothing else I can really think of. I'm going home. I had tacos last night, so we'll probably have that left over. It was really nachos, but we'll have nachos, I think, again tonight. And then watching some of our No Prep Kings. They're on the second half of the racing side, so this is the first race in August. I think it's August, yeah, because they skipped July. And then it's first race in August. So getting through all that. So watch that tonight while we eat, hopefully. And then I'll go out into the building to get some of the painting done that I'm working on right now, and some of that filming done. And then I'll come back in, and then based on when I come in, if I come in at 9, right at 9, I may do some Dreamlight Valley. I was going to try to look today to see about if they were going to do another quest after October, but between the end of October and the end of the quest in the middle of this month before Thanksgiving, to see if they were going to do maybe a little Thanksgiving one, but I don't know on that. Maybe not. But if not, I'll keep doing my grinding away and just collecting all the rocks and the trees that I can, hide them in my inventory, and then do some digging up clay, because my friend Mary told me how much clay I needed for Minnie's quest, even though I haven't unlocked Minnie yet. I know there's a crap ton of stuff that I gotta get for her, and so still doing my crops and planting those, and then waiting for it to rain, and then I'll harvest them and make money. But then she was telling me about things in Scrooge McDuck's store that I need to. She's like, "Have you upgraded that yet?" So I've upgraded it some. I said, but I've been too busy upgrading other things, like my house, for instance, because I now have 3 extra rooms in my house, and one room has my bed in it, and the other room has my chest in it. It's gonna be nothing but my chest room. So I'll just stack them up, I guess, with all the stuff that I have. Just line the walls and then make little rows and rows of chests. But I'm trying to think, if I was putting those in there and I can open them from the side, I can line them up right near each other, like back to back to back, and open it from the side. So I should be able to do that. Just line them up, all of them in front of each other, like food ones, and like I have fruits in one and vegetables in another, and crafting stuff in one, and then I have quest things in one, flowers in one. All the flowers take up two. So what I need to do is move that chest in front of the flower chest, so that I know that both of those are flowers. I need to do that. Things that you think about to do. So we were talking about some of that Disney stuff, and then I was telling her this morning about the Labyrinth being on Netflix. She added it to her watch list, although it was already added to her watch list. And she was telling me that Wednesday is going to drop tomorrow, and something's going to drop on Disney Plus tomorrow, and I can't remember now what she told me it was. Oh, and Enchanted, the second Enchanted movie, is going to drop tomorrow. I think that's what it is. And then we talked a little bit about getting the email from Disney Plus about wanting to know her birth date and her gender, which we had to look up because we were a little confused. Birthday we can understand because it wants to make sure you're 18 and older, especially for content that they have for 18 and older. It's kind of hard to believe, but it is Disney. And then struck though about the why you would need to know your gender. And though, according to an article, Disney said you can prefer not to say. It's like, well, I don't know why you want to know anyway. But anywho, whatever, Disney, whatever. So we'll see about that. And then we talked some today with Eric, and then it was a good stand-up meeting, more than like the 15-20 minutes that we have when we can talk about all the issues and things we have going on. And so I told Mary on the way out, because we started at 4 o'clock to work on this other part of the project where we're asking for all the things, and she's going to have to present that next week, and I'm not going to be in the meeting because I'm going to be on vacation. She was like, I just don't want to do it. She said, because you're not going to be there. I was like, I know. I said, but, we'll go through it with Eric tomorrow and say, this is what we got so far. Does it look okay? Because we're not really sure about what all the things are that we're supposed to ask for, when we only know like the concept of how we've been doing it. But Troy, the VP, has more of a concept of how it should be done because he's dealt with it so much, but we don't know, and that's what I kind of told Eric this morning. I said, we don't know why. I said, other than what we know now. I said, but we don't have the experience like what he has. And he's like, but just, break it out by, what you would like to have, as far as that's concerned. So, kind of got some of the ideas down on the paper on what we would like to have. So we'll just have to see how that goes. So that's a little bit of work stuff. So, hate to bore you with it, but, that's just part of the conversation that we have on the way home. And a little bit of insight to what you're involved in, what I'm involved in. So I'm dealing with the back end stuff pretty much is what our department does, and that's kind of like the new guy was kind of getting information. So customer does this, you know, where are we sitting? And it's like, well, we sit on the post sale side of things. So when a customer is defaulted completely out, then that's how we get involved. But that's here nor there. That is what it is. It's starting to get sun's going down as I'm driving home, so lights are on, but it's not completely dark yet. Man, I don't want to go to the grocery store. I think I'll do that sometime Saturday. Just don't let me forget, because I gotta get some ingredients to make a souffle. I'd rather do it Saturday. I'll make sure that we stop at the grocery store so I can get all that. I'll get some things. Oh, sorry. So I drank again last night the donut shop Twix coffee. It was good. I may have Snickers tonight. I don't know. That's some good stuffs. Good coffees. I have some before I go out in the building because it's cold, but you know, it's warm in the building. It's just going to be trekking back and forth between the building and the house. That's the cold part. Get down in the 20s tonight. It'll be a little chilly, but in the morning I'll have my hoodie on and I will be good. Shouldn't have to take a jacket because I'll just have a hoodie. Of course, I could take a jacket, hang my jacket up. But I'll get it set tonight, so I'll bump it back up to 72. I bumped it down to 70 last night because wasn't going to be in there today. Didn't see the point of heating it that much when I wasn't going to be in there. But I'm going to be in there tonight, so when I'm in there tonight, I'll bump it back up. Probably 73, just knock the chill off and let it get nice and warm, and then bump it back down to 72, and I don't know, I may put it back on 70 when I leave, so that when I come in the morning I can bump it up and get it nice and warm and bump it back down again. I don't know. We'll see. Just, you know, excited about how I'm doing the picture right now and how I'm filming it, because I haven't seen it done this way, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to think, why would you do it that way? But some people do just different things, and I want to try something different for the channel, so that's what I'm going to do, just keep it a little different. So, since I'm probably, just the only person that ever does it from start to finish, but that's just what I feel like you need to see to enjoy it. See it from the beginning to the end on how that picture is completed. So that's what I plan on doing. Little thoughts on it, how I'm gonna handle it and what I'm gonna do with it. Might get a little creative on it, I don't know yet, but then, you'll see eventually. I'm gonna talk about it, so you'll see it eventually anyway. So, and I just keep thinking about, I gotta get that ready for the Advent calendar. I tell you, time's just creeping up on you. I mean, next week's Thanksgiving, and then after that it'll be time off again, and then it'll be Christmas, and the year's just come and gone. And I gotta do my Goodreads stuff too. I gotta look at the pages that I have for November, because like I said, I didn't think I had any for October. I don't remember. I gotta get that down because I'm looking on the end of the month here, or end of the year here, and I gotta have my numbers ready for the end of the year of the pages of whether or not I made my goal. So we'll see. I was sitting there thinking, I know I was listening to an audio book Tuesday, so I may do that again. Wednesday, so I may do that again Friday. I know, I was pretty good. I had my earbuds in pretty much all day, just to get them situated in my ear so that it didn't get painful. Trying to get used to using them, because I'll probably be using those anytime I'm, talking in the meetings and like that. So just having them in, would take them out though to take a breather and then put them back in. So be that. I don't know who's. I don't think anybody's playing. I don't know if football is good and done, or there's teams going to state. I don't know. I have to look on that and see. I have no idea. No, we didn't. We lost our playoff game last week, so we're out of it. Don't know. Have no idea. I always get excited when I'm starting a new painting, and then I'll get like midway through, and then I'll be like almost done thinking about the next painting that I'm doing, but I'll be going back to my custom. So the custom and the Advent, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that pretty close together there. So the custom will be, I have to figure it out how I'm gonna do my Advent, and then the days that I'm not doing the Advent's when I'm doing my custom. So we'll see. Always something rolling in the head of how something's gonna be done. Don't know. A lot of traffic on the road today. I don't know what's up with that. It's after 5, but it seems like it's more than normal. Seems like it's more than normal. So, my nephew plays Fortnite, and that's what my husband plays, and they were playing together, and one of the other kids on there was talking about how they wish that they could come live with us and hang out and do things. And so my nephew was like, "Oh, why don't we hang out?" It's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like, I'm working, and he has school. Because he's little, and not like little, but he's still little. And so he's like, we'll hang out together sometime, okay? And then so he asked my sister, my nephew asked my sister, hey, I want to hang out with my uncle, and she's okay. And then so he's like, okay, Mom said that I can hang out with you. Okay, so what are we doing Saturday? I was like, I don't think Saturday's going to be the day that y'all are going to hang out. Kind of got tickled. I said, because, you're going to see him Sunday. And I said, that's what tickled me the most, is because, talking about, hanging out and doing something. And I said, when you come over and I'll be at my parents' house and you're over there and, you're there, then he don't pay you any attention. He's on his phone or he's on his tablet and he's playing whatever. And I said, the only one that gives you any kind of attention is his sister, my niece, the younger one. The older one's just, 11 going on 30, at any rate. I said, she's the only one that pays any attention to you. So I said, I don't know how that's going to work. And I said, so I got kind of tickled about that. I said, okay, I don't know, but alright, it's kind of cold now. I don't know what y'all going to do. Can't play outside. It's too cold for that. So who knows? It's just kind of funny. Like talking about, we're going to hang out together. Okay, what are we doing Saturday? Oh, okay. Just, dude, I have things planned. You just don't know. But it was funny. But they're young. They're both like I said, the oldest is 11, 9. Are they 9? They got birthdays coming up, so maybe they'll be 9. I don't know. Their birthday is 3 weeks after mine. 3 weeks, yeah. 3 weeks after mine. So my oldest niece, her birthday is 2 days after my dad's, and it's also my work anniversary. So that's how I remember her birthday. And then the twins, my niece and my nephew, their birthday's 3 weeks after mine. So that's how I keep up with theirs. So, yep. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to, I keep saying that, looking forward to my vacation. Looking forward to just the mental reprieve. You know, it's not as bad. But I will be glad when this year's over with, because it's been a little bit of a bumpy ride this year. If you told me this time last year that I was getting ready to go through what I was going to go through, I'd have been like, you're crazy. There's no way they'd do that, but they did what they did, so. And if you told my boss this time last year that she wouldn't have had a job in April, I believe she'd have told you it was crazy. And then my boss's boss, he was let go in August, so, like I said, I had my support system jerked out from underneath me twice in this year. And just now I feel like I'm getting my feet back on the ground, feel like I'm, not totally overwhelmed with anything. Things are coming off where we can actually do what it is that we need to do and try to stay on top of it, because that's what I'm trying to do. If I can't do it for this month, at least get it done for December to start being on top of things again, so, other things can be taken care of and not go by the wayside. So we'll see. One of those things where it is what it is right now, and all we can do is but go up from here. So it's the climb. Sometimes you have to climb that mountain and to get up to the top to say, hey, I'm here, and then to try to stay up there and not fall off or fall down the mountain. But that's kind of, I was on top of the mountain, I fell off, so I'm climbing back up, dust my butt off, and off I go, because that's pretty much all you can do. I mean, you have to strive to do the best that you can, you have to work hard at it, and you have to say, I'm a team player, and we'll do what we got to do to get things done, and we'll go at this with a positive attitude, and we'll just do. Because, there's no point in being negative, because negativity gets you nowhere, and you don't want to be a rain puddle or, a gray cloud on somebody else. You want to be a positive person, positive thinking. Although there's some things, that aren't going to happen just because of the way things are, or you've been at a certain place a long period of time and know that, some things like that can't be accomplished, although that's kind of like with this thing that we're working on for this project of asking for all the things, and we kind of know what we're going to get, and we know that, if we had asked for these things, we'd have been told, no, you're not getting that. But with somebody higher up that can light a fire under somebody else's butt, besides, us trying to do that, it may be, well, if you get told no, it can't be accomplished, maybe something else good can come out of it. I don't know. I know there's a lot of backing on this one, so we'll see how it goes. That's why I said I feel a little better knowing that we're being listened to. People are listening, and they see and hear and know that there's been a lot of crazy heartache going on, and we just felt like we were underappreciated. And now we're being appreciated, and they're trying to make things better for us. So people are listening. So I can't say that for every person and every job to stick with it. I think there there are times when, as a person, you get to your breaking point and you just decide that you can't hang or deal with it anymore. I had that breaking point way earlier in my career with the company. Not too long, probably about 7 years in, I guess, because of the person I was working for about killed me. It worked me and overworked me to a point where I didn't know if I was coming or going, and I was doing my job and his job. And that's not a fun feeling of being dependent upon to not only do your job but to do that person's job also, and then the person's getting credit for things, and you're the one busting your butt and doing all the work. And then when that person's workaholic and doesn't spend time with his family, that's a hard life, because I didn't at that point in time want to work as much as he possibly did, and I had my husband, and so it got so bad because it was 6 months, almost 6 months, 6 months of my work career there that I was doing this, and I was getting burnt out, mentally burnt out, physically burnt out. The job market had gone to pot, so I couldn't go anywhere, and it was just dealing with that, and it was just a crazy mess. And I used to go downstairs for lunch, and I used to have lunch with my coworkers, and I used to joke, and I used to that. And at that point in time, I wasn't doing any of that, and it was just once he got fired. What happened? So once he got fired, it was just I just could breathe. I just felt like I can breathe now. I don't have this. I would come into work, and as soon as I stepped in the building, I would have pain go to shoulder blade on my back. Just the stress. As soon as I walked in the building, walked out, it'd be fine. But as soon as I stepped in the building, that pain would run across my back. And it was just stressful pain. It just dealing with the stress of the job. But after he got fired, it's like next day there were things that needed to be done, but I just felt like I could breathe. Felt like I wasn't drowning anymore. Wasn't anything. I can breathe now. And then I was taking time off, and I had to get with my HR department because I couldn't remember time that I'd taken off during the time period of working, because I just didn't remember things. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know if I was coming or going some days. So I had to be reminded, this is how much time you have left because you took this and you took this, and I didn't remember taking stuff. That's how bad it was. But that point has come and gone, and I survived, so that's all I can say on that. Hang tough and try to stick it out, but if you have a better opportunity come along, take the better opportunity. I almost just want to say, don't go searching for something for the grass to be greener on the other side of the fence, because it's not always greener. But if the opportunity comes along, take the opportunity. So that's my public service announcement for the day. So there you go. And I'm at home now, and I can back up because I can see, and it's not dark yet. And I get to find out if we're going to have nachos tonight. Alrighty. Well, the windows aren't up, so you can't see the Christmas tree, so I gotta check about that. Shades be up. Don't you want everybody to see the Christmas tree? Oh, I gotta tell them about my printer scanner in the back of my car. Alrighty, so I'm gonna end it here with y'all. I'm home now, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!